And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
Welcome to Sports Talk Live. Myself, Eric, and Glenn.
Hey,
What's up, Glenn?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You're
We're here on Hump Day, Wednesday, January 22nd, halfway through the week.
I hear you're doing everything but work in the street corner these days again.
Yeah. Hey, guys, if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out Marty Lurie and Friends. I was over there today talking to Marty Lurie, talking some baseball. He also had a former USA Today baseball writer, Paul White. Had a good discussion. It was fun, man. So go check it out. Make sure you go subscribe to Marty's channel. Again, Marty Lurie and Friends. It was a lot of fun, man.
Giddy up.
Anyways, today, Alex Pavlovich with an interesting article.
I saw your thumbnail. I don't think there are any surprises you're throwing at us.
No surprises.
Not one.
Exactly. It will be. Speaking of the thumbnail.
Hey, Robert.
This is it, guys.
Looks good.
Bailey behind the dish. Chapman at third. Adames at shortstop. Fitzgerald at second base. Wade and Flores will be at first base with Ramos in left, Lee in center, and it looks like it's going to be Yaz in right field. Rotation of Webb, Ray, Verlander, Hicks, and Harrison.
Do you think Wade plays more first base, Flores DH is more?
I know. I think Wade plays more first base.
That's what I just said. Do you think Wade plays more first base?
Yes.
And Flores DH is more?
I think that's probably the direction. Those two will probably alternate. Who knows? And if guys need some rest, whatever, then yeah. One guy will be riding the bench.
Well, a good thing about Flores, everybody poo-poos on him, but he'll play second or he'll play third base. So he'll play all over the field.
Yeah, and here's the article that we're talking about. Again, this is Alex Pavlovich had wrote this. Was it? I don't know, actually did it. Yeah, I guess he did write it, but it's part of.
Well, spring training's about what 3.5, almost say a month away. For argument's sake, 3.5 weeks away. Eric,
it's not.
Has anybody done a wellness check? Is Greg still parked out in front of the ballpark there? He hasn't.
Was that awesome yesterday or what, dude? We're talking about fans, and he takes a skateboard down the Oracle Park. That was awesome. That was a great play by Greg.
Yeah, just hanging out, waiting for opening day.
Speaking of which, right, Glenn, you're going to be over there on their channel tomorrow, right?
Not sure. I never got the invite yet. They said they were going to get me on, but I don't know if it's this week. I guess. I guess I'll get a call tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, well, you won't get the link until a little bit later, but yeah. All right, cool. Well,
I'll double check.
Glenn, what again? Subscribe. Gators on Baseball. You'll see Greg and Christian, and the special guest is going to be Glenn.
Hey, I'll be. How long in the show before I get riled up? What is it? An hour show? What's the over under on Angry Glenn coming out?
Oh my God! Okay, here we go. What's left on the Giants offseason needs list ahead of spring training? What do you think? Okay, let's talk. Let's answer that question. What are the needs? What do you think, Glenn? Let's go there first.
God, Eric. I think at this point, it's too much of an overhaul to call for what we think are the needs. I maintain we need another. I would love to have another starting pitcher, a first baseman, and I'm not so sure about right field.
Okay, that's fair.
But maybe those are the three spots. Do I think they'll make any changes there, Eric? I think they're just going to roll with what they got.
We're about to find out. Here we go. Alex Pavlovich, guys. The Giants were riding high when they arrived in Dallas last month for Major League Baseball's winter meetings. They agreed to a long-term deal with shortstop Willie Adames before the annual event started. And there were dreams of adding Corbin Byrne and Paul Goldschmidt to Cap Buster's first winter charge. A few weeks later, the Giants are, well, they're pretty much exactly the same spot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of optimism internally about Justin Verlander, the only notable addition since Adames. On top of that, Giants have watched Burns sign with rival, the Diamondbacks, and just about everybody else with the LA. 40-man roster is remarkably similar to the one from the end of last season. I'll say this again. Is remarkably similar to the one from the end of last season. And even with Adames and Verlander, it's hard to argue that they're in better shape in the NL West than they were a year ago. I shall repeat, it's hard to argue that they're in better shape in the NL West than they were a year ago. So what does that mean? Fourth place. Is that what you're getting? Is that what you're getting? Yeah.
I'm in.
Wait, what does that say? Hold on.
Because at the end of this interview, this whatever you call this, your in-depth read, you can bring up that thumbnail again, Eric.
Yeah, hold on. The heavy lifting wasn't done until spring training last season, but the Giants didn't want to go through that again. Am I reading that right? Did he say heavy lifting?
I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good as I ever was. Man, you like it.
5 times.
Well,
And they got to be full.
oh, shit. Hell no. Get this shit.
Did the first time you played
I
it.
love it, dude. I'm telling you. Again, the heavy lifting wasn't done until spring training. Okay, so heavy lifting has been completed. They still have a few weeks of true offseason, though, and opportunities to add if they truly think they can make a run for a wild card spot.
Yeah. All right.
Here are the 3 areas where they should look for upgrades before pitchers and catchers report. Offensive depth. The Giants have added just 1 bat this winter, but Adames fills the biggest hole and helped cover second base too. Adames, Chapman, Tyler Fitzgerald, who will slide over from a big rookie year. The Giants are pretty set in the infield. The Giants are pretty set on their infield.
There you go.
The Giants are pretty set on their infield. They tried to upgrade at first base, but was also fully comfortable with Lamont Wayne Jr., who has gotten on base at elite rates when healthy the last couple of seasons. When healthy. The Giants are pretty much set on their infield. They're fully comfortable with Lamont Wayne Jr. when healthy.
He's healthy. Mm-hmm.
Patrick Bailey will catch as many games as he can handle. Patrick Bailey will catch as many games as he can handle. And the outfield is set with Mike Yastrzemski, Elliot Ramos, Jung Hoo Lee.
I like the next line. I like the next one. The Giants technically have an everyday lineup, but they still could use some help. You think?
Come on, man.
Oh, Jesus. Now we go from I like the next line to what does that next line say, Eric?
They are rumored to have interest in Randall Grichuk,
Good
a
Lord.
lefty masher who could make a lot of sense as a platoon partner for Yastrzemski. Forget Matos. The hell with Matos. Come on, man. Come on. Hell,
Eric Romo is the kiss of death.
Why?
You are the kiss of death. You get on somebody, man, he either gets hurt, he's out for the year, he's traded, he's minor leagued, I don't know, designated for assignment.
Where's Matos, man?
Who
Where's
knows?
Matos? Are they saying the hell? They're just the hell with Matos.
I mean, but this is just a write-up, Eric. It's just a
Yeah,
write-up.
I know.
Maybe he gets to the end and goes,
I still
oops,
get
I
pissed
forgot
off.
about him.
I still get pissed. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Other than Wade, their only left-handed hitting infielder is Brett Wisely. And that's an obvious spot for a competition either through a non-roster invite or a trade. The best hitter available, period, is first baseman Pete Alonso. Marty Lurie was high on Pete Alonso. He would like to see the Giants get him. He doesn't think they'll get him, but it would be nice to get him. But the Giants haven't signaled much interest, and they are valid reasons why Alonso isn't a great fit. Long-term, first base should belong to top prospect Bryce Eldridge, who will push to debut in 2025. If Alonso does end up taking a short-term deal with opt-outs, the Giants are even more unlikely.
Yeah, and we were just talking with, we just played the interview the other night with Buster Posey. And he's talking. He goes, no, he needs another year in he may push for 2025, but according to Posey, it doesn't look like we're going to see him next year.
No, he's going to be even Marty, and I agree. Just have him make sure he's comfortable, ready to go. Here we go. Oracle Park is not the place to rebuild your value as a hitter. And since Alonso rejected a qualifying offer, the Giants would be forfeiting 2 more draft picks and $1 million. That's a big deal at a time when they already have lost 4 picks over the last 2 off seasons and are in desperate need of a boost for their farm system. The best fit.
Wait a second. Here we go. Wait a second. Let me give you my 2 cents worth. Some of these things are making me start to pop a vein here, Eric. And it's something you alluded to when we were discussing the other day, Santander. Mm-hmm. You're like, my God, I'm saying, he's going to hit close to 50 home runs playing in that dome up in Toronto half the season, man. And you were against it. You don't think, long ball doesn't work. Eric, need I remind you that you were the man who would come on here and go, Soto comes in and hits bombs. Judge hits bombs. Santander hits bombs,
but
guys can hit in this ballpark.
There's a little bit of difference.
Getting tired of that. And those big, listen, it may be a pitcher-friendly field, but Eric, how many doubles? I got Wilmer Flores down for 43 doubles this year, Eric. Why? Hits that gap, man. That's a big outfield. You get it into that deep hole. Jung Hoo ran down a couple of beauties last year. He's going to have a Superman cape.
Yep.
This year. And hopefully he doesn't get hurt. But I think there's room for hitters in this ballpark, Eric.
Yeah, and the reason why I was advocating for Juan Soto and who was the other one? Vladdy? No, who was the other one you were talking about? Yeah, just a minute ago.
Santander.
No, but there was who I was advocating for. I was advocating for Juan Soto, and there was some I can't remember. Anyways, I preface this. Remember when I said Juan Soto was more than just a home run. The guy's a professional hitter.
What about Gritcheck?
That's what I want.
Does that scare you?
No.
It doesn't scare you?
I get it. I get it. He mashes lefties. I get it.
If he mashes lefties, why is it 3 weeks out of spring training nobody's signing him?
Yeah. And here we go. How often are you going to face lefties? Predominantly, you're going to face righties.
Yeah.
Here we go. The best. You're going to love this one, Glenn.
Uh-oh.
The best fit ultimately must be someone who was pursued in November. Ha-Sung Kim.
Oh, geez, you had to say it. I knew we couldn't get through this. Oh, geez.
Fitzgerald's presence will allow Kim to take his time for his rehab from shoulder surgery. If he's healthy early in the season, Fitzgerald's versatility, along with the fact that Giants don't have any everyday DH, could allow them to add Kim to the mix pretty seamlessly.
They don't need him. In my opinion,
I'm not gonna even talk about this backup stuff. No. You can never have enough. When asked recently about the candidates for the final rotation spots, General Manager Zach Manasiana pointed out that the Giants are going to need old options at some point in the season. They felt good about their depth a year ago at this time, but it was decimated early in the season, and they ended up trying out veterans like Spencer Howard and Dalton Jeffries while mixing in plenty of bullpen games, something they weren't planning to do.
No, but they seem to do it every year.
Jack Flaherty, blah, blah, blah. Joey Lucchesi, who's only pitched a little bit over the last 4 years. They said it's a savvy one. I don't know about that. Pin, yeah, you got Duvall, Rogers, Ryan Walker, other Rogers, Randy, Jelly Miller. Yeah. There are apparently no limits for a team that added Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates in recent days, but the Giants should try to upgrade, barring some surprise that boosts the lineup in the next couple of weeks. Their best path to contention is being dominant in close games. And the trusted reliever would help at that effort. There you go.
I don't know, Eric. I think it's a lost cause, man. Just a lost cause. You're up against some good teams. You're not going to beat the Dodgers, so it's going to be a tough. What do they call it? A tough row to hoe. Get out the gardening implements.
Well, I mean, whatever. I don't know, man. Guys, I'm telling you, I said this before. What's up, Maniac? Maniac's loving it.
I missed your appearance today on Marty Laurie's show. I planned to watch it, and I got hung up. I was watching Jung-Hoo Lee highlights today, Eric.
Oh, were you? Nice.
I had a little bite to eat, finished up some early afternoon work, watched some Jung-Hoo Lee highlights. Holy crap. That got me reinvigorated.
Hey, all right. Hey,
and part of me, deep down, Eric, part of me, the fan in me. All right, here's how I'm going to lay it out. The fan in me after our fandom program last night. If you missed it, go back and watch. Fun. It was a good one. Yeah, the fan in me thinks, Eric, could surprise some people, man. Who knows? Maybe it just gels like a couple of years ago, right?
Ooh. Holy shit.
The brains of the operation says we're in fourth place and we don't make the playoffs.
Well, here's the deal. Marty Lurie talked about it. Everyone knows Marty Lurie, right? Especially with baseball. He doesn't think they're a playoff team. Now, he also said this, and something that I've been saying. Look, is there a chance they could? Absolutely. But he says, as they're currently constructed, no. He says they're basically a 500 team. And he even brought up the Vegas odds, talking about the whole 79.5 games.
Got to agree.
So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. Hey, look what just came across 50 minutes ago, guys. Didn't even see it till now. I was a little busy. Where Giants prospect Eldred ranks on Baseball America's top 100. You know where he ranks?
16th.
12.
Ooh, there you go.
Look at that. Bryce Eldred comes in at number 12 on Baseball America's top 100 prospect list for 2025, which was released Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Marco Luciano had peaked at 12. Eldridge is one of the biggest position players in the minors, and his power lives up to every expectation foretold by his 6'7", 225-pound frame. Baseball America said, no longer a two-way player, Eldridge has focused on being one of the best young power prospects in the game.
Right on, Droopy Nuts.
I think what's most impressive about Eldridge, and from what I've heard on the other reports and what my eyes have seen, is just his presence in the box, said Posey. And this is back in October. There are certain guys that just look like hitters, and he's one of those guys that looks like a hitter. There we go. All right, then. So a bit of good news. Bryce Eldridge, number 12, only 20 years old. Glenn.
Yeah.
That gives me some warm and fuzzies.
You know what? I'm all in on him. I'm all in on him. I wanted to see him play this year, man. Get him in there. Get him in at bats. Let's just grow with the team, grow with the game. But
the only thing is,
I didn't like that line, and you just read it, Eric. Where did Luciano peak?
Yeah. He was at 12 at one time. I know.
Yeah, he was at 12, and he had the big bat, and he was in the can't miss.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I shudder.
No, Clint, I get it. I 100% get it, and we'll see. All we can do is see. What I want to see, though, is he does have to get some reps at first base. He only had, well, he didn't stay at one place for very long because he kept rocketing through the minor leagues, but he definitely needs some more reps at first base. He's got to make sure when he comes up that he sticks, that he just doesn't, it's a fly by night type of thing. I don't want to do this. Oh, well, we got an injury, so we'll bring him up even though he's not ready, because then it could compound some issues, right? Mm-hmm. Because what if he does struggle with the bat? And then what if he does struggle fielding the ball at first base? Then it compounds the issue. So I want him, when he comes up, I want him to be like, I'm ready to go, man. Let's go. Put me in, coach.
I know you've already talked about it, Eric. Just beat the drum. How do you look? You went and saw him play live at AAA.
Yeah, I like the way he looked.
Yeah.
Ibrahim, Mo G, and sports guy. We were all there watching the game. I was impressed. I like what I saw.
There's trouble right there.
I like what I saw.
Yeah,
it was fun. As a matter of fact, I think Greg went to the game. This is before I even knew about Greg. He went to the game the day after. We were there Friday night, and I think Greg was there on that Saturday.
Nice. Yeah,
that was fun. It was a lot of fun, man. But
did you do the Friday night game or the Saturday night game? Because I held down the fort, and you had to
was it a Friday
home.
night? I thought it was a Friday. Was it Friday night or Saturday?
I thought it was Saturday night. No, you did a Saturday game, Eric. Saturday night game.
It was a Saturday night game. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other than that,
what? What? All right, Eric. The show is taking a change. Is this true? And if this is true, I'm questioning this. This cannot be breaking news. Tahoe guy comes in tonight saying Melvin said today on KNBR, that crappy sports station, that Wade is the leadoff man and he and Flores will platoon at the bag first. Now, I just assumed the look, the feel. Jung-Hoo Lee's your leadoff guy, man. He's got everything you want.
That's why I got Wade and Flores, because that's what was being talked about. Yep. He said that. He did say that on
Wade at leadoff. Oh, we're not going to go down this path of a Soler at first. I don't think Wade. He may get on base, take some walks. This is old Oakland A's style. This is Moneyball. He gets on base, Eric. He gets up, but he can't hit very well. I would rather have Jung-Hoo Lee up there. But see, every day something in the show just gets my dander up. And who do you think should be the leadoff guy, Eric?
Leadoff guy should be Lee. I would say Lee. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of guys in the chat saying the same thing. Who can't steal bases? Senior, you're talking about Wade. Yeah, Wade won't steal you bases, so why have him at leadoff? And Cole says Jung-Hoo has to be your leadoff guy. I don't get that, Eric. Old school baseball. When Dan, all our cast of characters were in on the show last night. It was a great show, and appreciate everybody's donation of time coming in. Really helped us.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were looking at it, talking about old school baseball, what happened, Eric? What happened to having your Tim Raines or your Rodney Scott or your Ricky Henderson? He's your leadoff guy. What happened to the speed at the top of the lineup, Eric? And you want to put Lamont Wade Jr. Well, not want to. Apparently that has come out today, guys. There's your leadoff man this year, opening day. Lamont Wade Jr. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Not happy about that.
Hold on. I'm trying to find it right now. Here we go.
Talk to us, guys. You come into the chat. Let us know if you want to come on. We'll put up the link a bit later on. I want to know what you think of that. Or maybe you want to do a poll, Eric. Lamont Wade or Jung-Hoo Lee?
Leading off?
Yeah, and I think I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if that goes in the other direction. Hey! Here we go. What's this now?
Good God.
I got excited there. Tingling.
On the situation at first base and the platoon of Wilmer Flores and Lamont Wade Jr. It looks like it'll be the tandem we had going into last season. Unfortunately, Wilmer was never healthy enough to do what Wilmer does.
There you go. There you go.
Looking forward to him coming back and doing his thing.
Yep.
Both those guys understand the platoon situation and embrace it.
Yep. I got Wilmer down for 33 home runs. Paul, our resident scout, has 18. Eric comes in a distant third at 15 home runs. Come on, Eric. You're killing me. Killing me, Smalls.
15
home runs and 60. Eric got 15 and 65 RB. Paul, see,
you went the other way. I have 30.
But I have a hard time when you're on the show. Do you ever feel this way? And I'm sure you do, Eric. I'm sure you do. You get Paul in here and he gives you his breakdown on something. And I feel like I can't argue with a scout. I mean, he was a pro scout. How can I argue with him? But get that. Now, guys, Paul has Wilmer with 18 homers next year, but only 38 RBIs. That math isn't jiving.
I'm starting to pull right now. Who do you want to lead off?
I'm gonna have to start watching the Electric Company, man. Try to figure out the statistics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
Love that.
That's Sesame Street, man.
No, Electric Company. Pretty sure it's Electric Company, though.
12.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5,
Oh,
6, 7, 8,
dude.
9. Yeah, man.
Bernice and I were watching Sesame Street from 1972 at Christmas when I was sick and I was laid on the couch. Man, I was watching that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the king of 8, and I'm really great. I was watching all that stuff, dude. I said, Bernice, I can't remember what I had for lunch, but I can remember the same words to that song that I haven't seen in 50 years. Or the L'amour, the talking orange. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. That one I don't quite remember.
Looks like the creamsicle jerseys, though.
Oh, those are gone though, by the way. Anyways, what
Hey, have they shown us what the new ones look like yet?
No.
No, it's a big secret, is it?
Big, yeah, that's going to be the
Second, is that the hype? Is that the hype for this year?
That's what I'm going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, guys, I got a poll out there, but I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Just type in the chat.
Turd, why do you think Wilmer Flores will have more days spent on the injury list? He had one bad injury he fell into, and that's a deep pit of a dugout there in San Diego. I was there, and when he went over, oh, Eric, it was an emotional afternoon. Bernice and I were very upset, and when he went over, dude, it didn't look pretty. And in fact, do you remember? Were you watching that game?
Yes.
He went over to track it down at first base, and all the Padres. You know, sometimes you get the players, and they'll try. Oh, we'll catch you. You're all just let them fly.
Well, you kind of have to. The guy was going. You don't want to get cut by one of them freaking cleats, man.
Yeah, and that was on Military Awareness Day. I was sending you video and some pictures. They had some huge presence from the military there. Oh, San Diego is
always
right?
does. Yeah, you got the Navy and the Marines out there.
Hard to believe that was almost a year ago, man. Where does time go?
Isn't that crazy? I know. Okay, guys, talk to me. Is this team as currently good? This is what they said. This is it, man.
Bring it up again. Bring it up again. If you're just joining us and you missed the there you go. Eric, Webb, Ray, Hicks, Harrison. I don't see much. And a 42-year-old pitcher. So I don't see much of a pitching staff compared to last year. Not much of a difference. And look at that lineup. What do you see in that lineup? I see one name, Eric. One name will not make you a playoff team. Adames. Wade, Flores, Bailey, Ramos. Yaz. Come on. I got a hard time getting excited, Eric.
This is tough.
I said I wanted fresh faces in new places, and I don't see enough. I see Verlander, and I see Adames. The rest, you made that. Yeah, you're fooling us, Eric. You made this thumbnail last year, didn't you? You just changed a couple of names.
Right. I could have.
Yeah, I'm on to you. Anyway, guys, what do you think of that? I don't think there's enough.
Talk to me, guys.
This offseason hasn't been very productive.
So talk to me. With that lineup.
Got us all excited.
Is that a play? Marty said it. He said, hey, he even said, I don't think it's a playoff team. But, of course, once baseball is starting to be played, it's, you never know. Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry?
Well, Grand Admiral has a nice. I
gotta make that a poll. But
Grand Admiral has a nice lineup there, but there's only one thing you have to keep in mind, Grand. According to the Major League Baseball rules, you can, as you know, in the lineup from 1 to 9, you can only let a guy bat once. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he's got Fitz twice in there.
Fitz is batting second. Then we're going to sneak him in at 7th, Eric.
Johnny Owen.
Who did he leave out? We got, DH. So if he's got Wade in there and Wilmer, who's he leaving out, Eric? Lee.
Salsa, most of us are immune.
Yes.
Been there, done that.
Who's he leaving out? What am I missing here? Or do you just have too many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you see who he's missing?
No, I'm just looking at what people are saying in the chat.
Lee at center, Fitzgerald at second, Adamas.
Yeah, he's going to fix it up. He's going to fix it up.
At left, Wade at first, Wilmer DH.
It's funny, Alex. When I was on Marty's show, he was talking about the Padres. He's even asking Glenn, is it possible that the Padres start, maybe depending on what happens, do you think they start selling some of these guys, or do they just go with what they have? I don't know. He thinks it's intriguing on what could happen over there in San Diego.
I don't think it is going to be as bad as everybody's painting it out to be, Eric.
Don't think so.
Major League Baseball team. They'll figure it out, man. They get Fanny's back in there. They gonna have a good team. They draw well there. Nice ballpark. I love going to that ballpark.
They do draw. Yeah, that's true.
JB. Is it JB? Ooh, I don't even know. JB.
Yeah, he's from Australia, by the way. All the way from across the other. We got Graham in here from across the pond, and we got JB, who's also across the bigger pond.
No way. JB, what part of Australia are you from? And please tell me, if you're a Giant fan, you got to be a Magpies fan. Are you a Maggies fan, man? Come on, man.
Give him a few minutes. He'll answer.
Yeah. But he says that's a solid lineup, Eric. 5 out of 10.
I'm telling you guys, this is here. Let me see where their poll is right now. I think it's a blow. Yeah, it's a blowout. Lee over Wade, 76% to 24%.
There you go.
I'm gonna do another poll, guys.
Yeah, there you go, Grant. I was looking at that. You just put the Wade and them together. So yeah. I don't know. I just don't think there's enough fresh faces and depth to this whole thing, Eric.
Hold on. About that. We're gonna figure this one out.
Do you think, while you're adding that up in your head, putting things together there, Eric, or guys in the chat, do you have a feeling that adding an Adamas at shortstop, adding one bat,
no,
raises the expectations to a new level?
Now, if Eldridge was going to be part of this, if he was a little bit ahead of schedule, if you will, I mean, you can't really, then it's a little bit better, but no, because you're not going to, if you're going to see Eldridge in the lineup next year, of course the lineup's going to be better.
Hai-Sung Kim, the problem with I'm intrigued by that, Eric. Hai-Sung Kim?
Hi. The one that went to the Dodgers?
He can't hit.
No, he can hit, just not with power.
He's
a bat-to-ball guy.
Dude, the last 2 playoff seasons, was watching his highlights too. 2 for 15 in the postseason. Not good.
All right, here we go.
He can't hit the curve, the sinker, the fastball hitter. They're going to eat him up.
Think so, huh? We'll see. Don't start with this Hai-Sung Kim. What's up, Justin? Hey, guys, I got another poll out there.
What do you got?
So, this is what we got. What is the poll, you ask?
I ask. Do tell.
How does the Giants' potential roster make you feel? Happy? Sad? Angry? Or come on, man?
There you go.
Take a guess at what's running away with it currently.
Angry.
Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Grand Admiral. The other night he was in here. That's all he kept saying. Sad.
Turd says you should have added livid to the list.
Livid? Well, come on, man is kind of livid. If you're throwing out a come on, man.
Good point, Grand Admiral. That's why I was thinking sad. Sad because things could have been avoided and addressed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Off-season expectations, and they didn't come to fruition again.
Hey, there's 20% that are happy. And I know who those 20%ers are. You know who they are? It's those Dodger fans out there. They're happy. Benji probably put happy. Alex probably put happy. Johnny Owen probably said happy.
Graham's out there again tonight. Glenn, on the subject of Hai-Sung Kim, I could see Arenado going to LA. Kim then becomes a utility player.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the Dodgers, Eric. They're never done.
No, I know. Hey, Jay, this weekend, man, we'll get one going on this weekend. MHC. Thanks for that support, Jay. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah. That should be an interesting show.
Dude,
freaking lunatics.
Cole, can I guess which one I put? Oh, you had to put Come On Man, right? See, Johnny Owen. I knew it. I knew you voted for Happy Man. See, Benji's laughing. I knew you guys were sitting
If
out
you're
there.
happy
freaking
and you know,
happy.
get the hell out of the chat.
Thanks, Benji. Yeah, this weekend for sure, man.
Yeah.
Should be interesting. To say the
Val.
least.
Val says she think, or is it he? Val's a he, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was another one, Val, it might have been Valerie over on Dan's channel. Val says, what's crazy is Glenn thinks Wilmer hits 30 home runs. If he plays the majority of the games at first base, he's got 30 to 35 home run potential.
Think so, huh?
Yeah.
Paul
said 18.
I said 15.
Paul said 18 with an asterisk. Paul said 18, but he only plays half the season, which is what, 35, 36 if he plays a whole year. You just are, I don't care. You're just hitting 15 and that's it. All right. There's no winning you over, no arguing. That's like, yay, I give you the gears about getting that right field situation solidified, and you're like, oh my God, I want Matos. So you're not winning me over either.
And you know what's crazy?
Mhm.
He's not even being talked. He had a fantastic winter, and they're not even caring. Not even being talked about.
All right. I'm going to keep that in mind.
I don't get it, man.
I'm going to
I
keep
don't.
that in mind. Baseball. I want an Easton 8,000, baby, if you can afford that. D-backs will finish 3 games. The D-backs will finish within 3 games of the Dodgers. The D-backs are going to have one hell of a year if you think they're going to finish 3 behind the Dodgers, because the Dodgers aren't going to lose.
Marty Lurie is not very high on the D-backs.
Nobody's got you can't. It's about keeping. If you talk about finishing the season 3 games out, that meant you kept pace. I don't see anybody keeping pace with the Dodgers. Who's going to be? I think second in the division, Eric, is at least 8 to 10 games back. It ain't going to be like last year. Whole different pitching staff there in LA.
Now, if the pitching staff holds, because remember, Shohei Ohtani, he's going to come back slowly. Sasaki may have some issues, right? Maybe. Yamamoto may be okay. He's glass now. The guy's always getting hurt. So, but then again, right, Glenn, they got a lot of depth as well.
They
Still got.
No, go ahead.
Still have what's his name? How come I can't think of his name? Oh. Who's the guy that was hurt last year and he didn't
Corbin
play?
Carroll.
No, I'm talking about the pitching for the Dodgers.
Oh, the Dodgers. Okay, you think about it. If the Blue Jays get Max Scherzer,
not Bobby Miller,
will be just like
I can't think of his damn name.
San Francisco. You heard that today? That's a big chatter up here, Eric. Max Scherzer to the Blue Jays.
Oh, to the Blue as a reliever, right?
I didn't hear that.
That's it. Turd salsa. Thank you.
Hey,
Gonsolin.
Eric, that's a nice take, Eric. The last line of that one. I didn't get to that.
We got on paper.
Does that not sum up the Giants? We look good on paper, but we're going to be a bad team. That's what I'm starting to think. Doesn't look bad, Eric. Doesn't look bad. Ramos, Lee, Chapman. But I think when you put them all in that big pot, stir it up, I don't think that. It's just not going to cut it.
Yes, I am, Johnny boy. Hoping that they suck.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Paul, did you watch Rocky's press conference? No, I took a nice healthy shit during his press conference. How about that there? How about that one? I don't care about his damn press conference. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Wait, did he ever answer your? Did JB ever answer your question about what part of Australia you came from?
I
I
didn't
think
see
he
it.
missed it.
Hey, JB, if you're in Australia, tell me where about you are and what's your AFL team?
Giants don't look good on paper. Get out of here, Johnny boy. Get him. He goes play the Roki Sasaki. No, I got something better, man. I got something much better.
I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good as I ever was. Man, you like it.
5 times.
Well,
And they got to be full.
oh, shit. Hell no. Get this shit.
Oh, hell no. Get this shit. Oh.
He's right. It was as good as it once was. That was great. I love that.
Come on, Eric. It was a good conference. He's a good kid. I don't care. I hope the freaking Giants light him up. I hope they light him up.
Yeah, when I was watching
Don't
his videos the other day, and I was thinking, how are you going to hit this guy? You know where I got all in my video of him, Eric? Against Major League players. I pulled video of Roki in the World Baseball Classic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus. Struck out Arenado on 103, and Arenado is just like, what the? Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? More stable. What? What does that mean? No, what's that mean? So what's stable? Was that just maybe a translation thing?
I don't know. Their GM's going to be there for a decade. That's part of that's part of the Shohei deal. I'm signing here, but you're keeping my guy here for 10 years. Shohei wanted stability. So, hey, maybe that's a big thing over there in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's stable. It's the opposite of unstable. That is correct, Johnny boy. Yes. The Giants failed Roki's homework assignment. It's pretty good, Jack. That's pretty good, man.
Caleb C. lives in Australia, but is from the Rock, Eric. Is from the Rock. And my question, only do you get pressing questions like this on Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment production. Caleb, are you originally from Dildo?
What?
I want to know if Caleb is from Dildo. Caleb, you know what I'm talking about. It's a famous town in Newfoundland, Eric. Dildo, Newfoundland. Imagine you just tell somebody you're from somewhere. Where are you from, Eric? I'm from Albuquerque.
No, he says, haha, no, St. John's.
From St. John's. I was offered a job once in St. John's at VOCM, working with Brian Rogers, and I turned it down. Didn't want to go there. No offense. I didn't want to go to, you know what it's like living in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean all winter, Eric?
I'm still getting over that word. What's up, Mike?
Dildo, Newfoundland. It's really a place. And you know Newfoundland, Eric, don't you?
Yeah.
You know a little bit about it?
Not much.
On 9/11, that's where all the flights had to land, in Newfoundland.
Gotcha. Yeah, they had to divert everybody. Yeah.
And just off the coast of Newfoundland, it's where the infamous Titanic went down.
Yep.
So, yeah, I grew up just below Newfoundland there in Cape Breton, bye.
Yeah, I saw you out there, Mike. Awesome.
What up, Mike? What's up?
All right.
Yeah, Eric's over there. Eric's bringing in. Are you getting paid for extra gigs on the side, Eric? You're all over the place.
No, hey, dude, this is a work of love. I just love talking baseball. That's it,
Mike. I didn't name the town Dildo, dude. Don't hold it against me. Don't hold Dildo against me. And there's a Wiener, Arkansas. Is that true? Nah, it can't be. Wolf Mask Jack. Nice name. Hey, that's right, Caleb. Marconi sent the first wireless signal from Newfoundland, Eric. What are you smiling at?
Oh,
What?
oh.
The show can be entertaining as well as educational.
Oh, man.
Try to be
Oh, man,
educational.
dude. What is going on, dude?
Okay, let me ask. Hey, you think I'm being a smartass? All right. How far is Dildo from St. John's? Answer me that.
I've driven through Weed, California. Yeah.
Weed? Is there a Weed, California?
Weed,
Get
California.
Get out.
100% Weed, California.
Are you being entertained, Eric?
Jeez.
Oh, that's true. Hey, these are some of the best sports names. Dick Trickle. I bet you wouldn't laugh in his face, though. Eric. Well, he committed suicide.
No, that's
Too many, what do you call them? Concussions.
Yes, I was Tahoe guy, man. I was a regular. If you ever listen to KMBR from 2011 till 2021, you heard me every weekend on KMBR.
Every weekend.
Every weekend, man.
Let's go to line 5, and we've got Eric on the line. Eric, yep. I'm going to go for a coffee because I know he'll talk for the next 14 minutes.
I wasn't that bad.
Okay, 12.
Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez, man.
Hey, one thing I will say about Roki Sasaki, not a lot of meat on the bone, Eric. Dude, he looks like a skeleton in a paper bag, doesn't he?
Thanks, Hiroku.
Not much
that.
to him.
But Tim Lincecum wasn't really
That's true.
A very
baggy pants and
but
he had the hair. Roki's got the little brush cutting back. I don't like that.
Yeah,
you got to have the flow, Eric. Lincecum's hair. Oh, dude, it's like what was it? Samson? Was it Samson, the strong guy?
Yeah,
you realize
in his hair. Yeah,
you realize when he got his hair cut, he lost his strength, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah, I think there's something to that, Eric. Yeah.
His arm may fall off.
I don't think so. Not in a 6-man rotation, man. He's going to be okay.
What?
You guys, this is what we're up against every night. Baseball comes in and says, his arm may fall off. But you know what, Eric? If we had signed him, baseball would be like, he can pitch a whole season. We got a 6-man rotation. See, it's a different, the different side of the pasture. Things aren't always, you're kind of wishing and hoping there.
Thanks, Justin. Out of here just giving me shit.
I never
Graham, years ago, a commentator in cricket on radio. The bowler is holding the batsman's willy. What? Oh, man. Okay.
I know you're not, Eric. I know you're not going to like it, but it's we're having a lot of fun tonight, right? Can we have a wee bit of fun, as George would say? Can we have a wee bit of fun, Eric?
That's all we get. What else are we going to do?
All right.
Look, we got Buttsville, New Jersey.
I think if we're talking about butts and dildo, Newfoundland, you know what, Eric? It's time for a brand new segment of the show. Thursday. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Wednesday night special with Eric,
California,
and Glenn.
What's up, Chardall?
I'm going to be singing a song for you today.
You don't have to. It's up to you, man.
I'm not saying don't stop believing because you're not having a great day, so I want to lift up your spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have tuned in, the great Chardall will be performing Don't Stop Believing. Take it away, Chardall.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
We hear that about 10
Just
times.
a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, A smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile, they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers wait
We're waiting.
up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just a fun emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
All right, is he done?
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time.
I like it. Yeah.
Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Whoa, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on.
I gotta print the lyrics.
Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just a fun emotion, hiding
Look at it.
somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Hold on, street lights, people.
I know.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
That was pretty good, except the chorus. You lost me in the chorus, man.
He likes the street lights and the people, doesn't he, Eric?
Oh, it didn't go all the way. Hold on.
What
I'm
happened?
a little bit too. I'm at this. Yeah.
That always reminds me of the collar on the Flintstones. Yes. Okay, I'll be right there. You know what, Eric? Eric,
Yes.
I give him credit. That was, you know what?
It's not hard, or it's not easy, I should say.
I never say it's not hard, Eric. It's not difficult. It's difficult. Well, it's difficult for him. Did he pull the lyrics though? Or was he? If he was making it up, he pretty damn good. But if he was working with the lyrics, I didn't know. I didn't know when he was going to come in with the chorus.
I think he did.
And then right in the middle of the chorus, and I'm like, there it is. And then he's back to like verse 6 again. I'm like, what? You know what, Chardal? Give you credit. That was pretty damn good. That one's going to be in the archives. We'll break that out once in a while. I like that.
Oh, my
And I missed it. See, that's only the second for me. You were here for it.
Yeah.
I was actually over on the radio playing the real Journey. Don't Stop Believing. And the question is, what's better?
Hey.
It's not copywritten, Eric.
No.
So
You sung it, man.
I'm thinking I might just throw that on 103.5 Capital FM this week.
Oh, there you go.
Chardal, I might put you on the radio. 850,000 people just going to go click. It's not good for my ratings, Eric. It's good for ratings in Giant Sports Talk. But, yeah, I think that summed it up.
But you know what? Hey,
good job, though.
In our chat, we got someone famous.
I'll give him credit.
Famous, guys.
Wilmer Flores?
No.
Gregory. Greg, he hasn't frozen outside the ballpark.
That was awesome.
Greg, we were going to put a St. Bernard. I was concerned about you. Maybe a wellness check. You okay, Greg?
Who else?
Waiting for opening night.
Who else can we say has an audience member who was in the crowd during the filming of Insane in the Membrane?
Refresh my memory, Eric.
Yeah. Senior softball games. Was in the crowd when they were filming the video for Insane in the Membrane. Insane in the Brain. Check it out. Go. Man, I tell you what, we got some clout here on Giant Sports Talk Live.
Right on, Robert. Robert
Staters
DeGold in the house.
Oh, man. That was awesome. Who was that? That was senior softball games, man.
Yep, the official video.
Greg was
and the
there too?
official- What?
Shut up.
Where was it filmed?
No. You guys were both there at the same time? Come on.
Mike, Greg, Eric knows him. Mike.
I know. I've met Senior. The DNA Lounge. He was there. Holy shit. No, Greg, you weren't there when it was being filmed, were you?
Really?
We got two guys in the chat who are at the same, that didn't know each other. And look at this, 20 years later. He was there. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Here's the test.
It was back in their younger days, too, hanging out there in Soma.
He goes, here's the test. Who was playing across the street? Oh, here we go. Senior's testing him.
Jesus.
That's crazy, dude. I know this isn't Giant Sports Talk right now. We're just kind of going off the rails for a little bit, but yes, Daniel, what are the damn odds? That's freaking nuts. Here we are on a Giant Sports Talk Live, where we got two guys in the chat who are Giants fans, happen to be at the same place during the filming of Cypress Hill's Insane in a Membrane. That is nuts, dude. Nuts.
That is cool. That is what it is. It's cool.
Wow.
I think to be a Giant fan, it sums it up, too. Insane in the Membrane, man. It's true. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Yeah, last night's show, if you weren't with us, what does it take to be a fan? Insane in the Membrane.
And RJ, Attababe, looks like a high as a kite. You only can live once. Oh, jeez.
No, you get one. We went to the, I pulled out the record tonight, Charles. That was good. You did such a great job, and we actually were rolling our tape. We got that now, so we're going to make a big international hit out of that one. It'll be number 6 in Bangladesh next week, Eric. The number is 6 single in Bangladesh this week.
I don't think it's even called Bangladesh no more. Isn't it like something else? I think they changed the name.
Is it?
Alex, I have no idea if Cypress Hill is a NorCal band. I just remember Insane in the Membrane. That's all I remember. Insane in the Membrane.
I think next time we get Chardall singing, I won't be in the studio here. I won't be in my home studio. Eric will be manning the studio. I think we'll have Chardall sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and he'll come back before I sign off our live show from Oracle Park on opening day. He'll usher in the brand new season. He'll sing the national anthem.
No, I have to draw the line there. No.
Oh, I don't know. I think he'd do a good job.
No.
He's got to know that one.
No, I will know.
You don't think he'd butcher it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll leave it at Take Me Out to the Ball Game then.
Yeah, leave it at
maybe my expectations are higher for Chardall than they are the team, Eric.
No way would I have him sing the national anthem. I have to draw the line there. Something else? Okay, I'm good.
Who was that chick who butchered it? She's up on the YouTube.
I can't remember.
She was married to John Goodman. Roseanne Barr.
Oh, that was like, wasn't that LA or San Diego or something like that, right? Oh, here we go.
I got the invite. Gregory, what time do you want me to look for the link? I'll be there. Eric's going to do a poll later on in the show. At what point do I lose my freaking mind during your show? Angry Glenn appears. I say it's about 7 minutes into the show. Christian will ask me something and get me going. Wilmer sucks. We'll see. I left my heart. They play that every night to close it out at the ballpark, Eric.
That's freaking
In
nuts.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Tony
On a
Bennett?
win. Only a win, right? They only do that on a win, not a loss, correct?
Yeah. It doesn't matter either. When the birds fly over, Eric, about the 8th inning, win or lose, they still, if you look up and you're in the 300 section, all you see is woo, the bird shit's just flying everywhere. Yeah, well, in the wind current, there's wind current in the ballpark. So they circle, and every time there's just woo, and it woo. Yeah. It doesn't go woo, but it doesn't just fall flat straight. Anyway, you got to be there. I'm looking forward to hanging out with some of the guys in the chat at the ballpark.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'll say, look, there's the shit. They're like, where, on the field? No, up there. Come on.
There's the shit.
Yeah.
Good
Giant,
God, where are we going,
giant
man?
baseball. Yeah.
Where are we going? You know what?
Dude,
Let me
what
warm
do
up
I
my
talk
coffee, and maybe we'll get back to some baseball. Let me go warm up the coffee.
Okay, I'll do the sponsors, and I'll get back to the chat. How about we do that tonight? All right, guys, you know the drill. Eric's going to warm up the coffee. He'll be back in a second. Sponsors of the show, Lefties and Burlingame, Duxwell Printing. For all your printing needs in the Bay Area, we want you to support our sponsors, if you would. They're good to us. GenesisGoldIRA.com. Tim and the boys. Hey, Tim. Signatures for soldiers. Fantastic effort. I'll be seeing you, Tim, this coming July at the National. And, of course, where would we be without our featured sponsor? See this? It's right down there.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
There you go. Our featured sponsor, bettercreditcards.com, the credit card for you. Dodgers, they continue to build, guys. Scary thing, isn't it?
Giants fans, it's scary that the Dodgers won the World Series. We're coming back next year. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's
What else? Hold on.
Hey, it's funny, but that's the part of Chardol's song that got me going the most. Is every time he got to the end of a nice chorus, or not a chorus, every time he get to a bridge, it was one more time. He just has this echoey, drags it out. Very good. Up and down the boulevard. I'm going to be singing it like him from now on, Eric.
Yeah.
When I go up and sing karaoke and I sing that song, I'll be in the middle of it and I'm going to sing up and down the boulevard. Wait a sec. That's not there.
Well, I tell you what, we got some memories from this offseason. Hey, should we take a trip down off-season lane?
We sure have, haven't we? And it's not over. The fun has just begun, but we'll be getting back to real baseball soon, Eric, and I can't wait.
Oh, no! Shit!
It's fun and game night.
D-backs, guys. Why not? Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Sorry, guys. This happens once in a while. We try to do a show every night.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
Opt out after 2 years. The look of disgust.
Oh, there he is. Here's Vince.
I can't believe it, dude. Son of a bitch, dude. There you go.
Oh, I love it. Vince. At the air to the balloon. Oh, God. Even that was over what? That was over a month ago, Eric. That was a month ago. What's today? The 22nd? It is over a month ago.
Crazy.
Jeez. It's crazy is right.
Oh,
Well.
what has happened?
You know what? Even if the San Francisco Giants aren't in the business of making memories, Giants Sports Talk Live is. We're here with you every night. We're going to have to do a show some night, Eric. I'm going to have to. You've got a lot of the stuff saved. I can also go and clip stuff that I like. We're going to have to do a best of on our anniversary.
Oh, gee, I don't know how we're going to do that. We got so many videos out there, dude. I don't even know what to.
We have to do a special. A
if you-
half hour, the best of.
Oh, gosh, dude. I don't even know where to even go.
Oh, it'd be.
There's so many epic freaking moments. There's just too many of them, to be honest with you.
Well, it doesn't have to be all of the best of, dude.
Robert, what's up, Robert? The Giant starting pitching will make the difference.
Yeah, I think it's going to make the difference between us finishing fourth and maybe last.
Can I ask a question, guys?
I don't get
what happened to the young arms? Because there's only one young arm in there.
What happened to Birdsong, Eric?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't understand. Buster Posey said he was confident in his young arms, but yet we have only one young arm in the starting rotation. That's it. I don't understand. What has happened?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this one out. I really don't. I'm not understanding where it all went right. You know what? I'm still going to say this. I'm going to say that Corbin Burns deal, when it fell through, I think it messed everything up.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they ain't pitching except for Harrison. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're talking about the San Francisco Giants, Eric. So maybe Red Dog's up to something. What did Red Dog have to say? Where is it? Oh, I lost it.
Fourth place is best unless they make another offer or make another move at Impact Matt.
Where is it? Somebody had a great take in there. I lost it. They're coming in. Once they start flying in, you go to click one and you miss it.
Yeah, you gotta be
on the ball here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. When we're talking about the San Francisco Giants, you might need to get the front office to define the term young.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Graham. I don't understand. See, Graham, I'm going to talk to you for a minute here. This is the problem that I've had with the San Francisco Giants. They come out here and they make these grandiose statements. I always say grandiose, but whatever. They make these statements and it's bullshit. You want to call lies? Lies. Whatever. You want to call them liar? I just don't like it. I don't like sitting here when people coming out and saying these things and then the exact opposite happens. And it just pisses me off. Look, just don't say nothing then. Hey, there's going to be a competition. See what happens. Whatever. Something. My gosh. I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, he says on the over. Marty, again, he thinks they're going to be mid. He doesn't think they're going to make the playoffs. Again, I'll preface this. He also said anything can happen, but he does not view this team as a playoff team. One thing that Marty did say, it was very interesting, Glenn, and I would have to agree.
Yes.
That the team is going to play different. He says it's going to be no nonsense. Having people like Buster Posey and Randy Wynn, there's going to be no toleration for not playing quote unquote fundamental baseball. I think Paul has talked about that a lot, talking about fundamental baseball.
Losing a game by 12 runs, then playing some cards in the dugout.
This is what he's going to right. This is what he said. He goes, they might not win a lot of games, but they're going to be playing better baseball than they have. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth. Go check it out, guys. Go check out Marty's latest show.
I was just looking at the speed dial, Eric, among our chat. Somebody has moved up to the top of our speed dial. Low grade. I'm going to come to the Giants-Dodgers. No, I'm buying you guys the beers. You're up on the speed dial,
man.
Just like that.
Right on. There we go. Speaking of which, we got to start looking at the schedule, Glenn, to find out when we're going to do that game with Rob C.
We're not even at spring training yet, Eric. Hold your horses.
I know.
Jesus. I'm surprised Rob C hasn't asked yet, though.
Honestly, yeah, Marty is awesome, man. I always love talking to that guy, man. Good guy. Always treated me awesome. Always. And he does that with everybody. It's not just me. He does that with everybody. Everyone that comes into his show, he's a great guy.
He still does Sundays, I believe, early in the day on KMBR, doesn't he?
Matter of fact, his first show, February 23rd from
There you go.
Scottsdale. There you go.
Little segue there.
He talked about it. He's going to have Bruce Jenkins and Bill Simon. Is it Bill Simon? I think it's Bill Simon.
Well, he does the show on KMBR, so you really don't want to put him on the spot, Eric. But
Yeah.
the layman out there who's got no skin in the game whatsoever, doesn't really know him well, would ask, what is going on at KMBR, and why can you not get a decent
I wasn't
Giants
asking.
coverage? That's what I would ask. Say, what happened to the affiliate station? It's called the flagship because it's
the flagship.
The flagship station should be doing a damn good post-game show, should be doing a post-game show from the ballpark, then a post-game show from the studio, then a call-in show for the next 2 hours. Maybe they can't afford to, Eric, because they don't have enough callers. Maybe there's just not enough enthusiasm after the game to do. Maybe they just said, this isn't working out.
I don't
But
know.
I've never seen a team that owns the rights to a broadcast, whether it's hockey, baseball, football, with such little coverage, Eric.
Yeah.
You have the affiliate rights, and your competition has the rights to the 49ers, yet you want to cover the Niners every day. I don't get it.
Right.
Poor marketing. Man, and maybe that's why their ratings just absolutely are in the shitter.
I see Senior and Greg, they're having a nice discussion. Senior says if some of the Rockies prospects stepped up, they could easily finish ahead of us. Skater says no way. Well, I mean, if the way I look at it, I'll tell you what. I mean, if we have high hopes on the Giants, then why couldn't the same happen with the Rockies? If they have quote unquote career year, I shouldn't say career, but they have fantastic years, they could absolutely surpass the Giants.
Dallas, I meant to say Warriors, all the same.
Look, is it likely? No. But again, this is just like how we're talking about the Giants. Are the Giants a playoff team? No. But could they figure out a way to get into a wild card? There's a possibility. But again, the Rockies, it's possible the Rockies have a good season. You never know. But yes, I agree. Their pitching is pretty bad.
So if you're talking about next year and Kyle Tucker, what makes you feel so confident, JB, after about 7 or 8 solid years of not landing anybody? That you're going to, all right, next year we're going to go out, Eric, we got to get Tucker. And we're going to get him. What makes you think that next year we can just pull the pin on a big deal? When it turns out every year to be a big deal. That's what it is. Not a big deal, a big deal.
No,
No,
I don't see it. Grand Admiral, great question. I asked this question of Marty Lurie. I asked him, are you surprised that the Giants haven't pulled off the trade? He goes, he's surprised. He thought they should be able to get a trade for a bat.
Yeah.
Something we've been saying.
Maybe they will. Time's not, although time is of the essence, we're still 3 weeks out, Eric. I don't want them to add somebody with 2 or 3 days before the season, though. You got to get it done now, get him in, get him a camp, acclimatized with the players, the team.
What's up, Arson? He says he's only on here for a few minutes. I'm betting on the Rockies signing someone soon. Really? Would you? Could you?
Polar bear in that high climate. Ooh.
Oh, look, he's not going to win many games, but he's going to hit a lot of damn dingers.
Would you call that making memories for the Rocky fans?
That would be making some memories for Rockies fans.
And they got, don't forget, if you had Polar Bear at first over there in Colorado, the light air, who do you got at second this year over in Colorado who can belt some home runs in that air?
Isn't it McMahon at second?
Estrada.
Oh, I forgot. They did get Estrada. I forgot about that.
So don't think they're not getting better, Eric.
Right.
And at the end of the day, guys, don't forget, if other than the White Sox are atrocious, bad teams in Major League Baseball, Eric, win 1 of every 3.
Yeah.
So if you absolutely crap the bed, you're still going to win 60 or 70 games.
Yep.
But what was the window last year for the White Sox? I think they won 59, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. What did they win? I can't even remember. I can't even remember.
And that's still over 30% of the games they won. So the worst team still wins, can still beat you, Eric.
Yeah. Let's say, hold on. He says the Rockies have no pitching. They probably don't. I want to see what their 40-man looks like. Oh, man. Why are we looking at this?
This is what it's become.
Who did it got?
Let's see how this shakes out 4th and 5th, Eric.
I don't even know who the hell they're freaking. Hold on. I got to sneeze. Give me a minute.
All right. Eric will be on the rebound in a second.
Woo! Okay. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. I know a few of the starters. I don't know all of them. So here we go. Jake Bird. No. Blaylock. Shavili. Don't know. Criswell. Feltner. I think he's a starter. Freeland is a starter. Freeland's been okay, right? I think he started well and then kind of finished strong. Gilbreth, I think, is a starter. Gomber is a starter. Justin Lawrence is in a bullpen. Herman Marquez. Sorry. And Antonio Senzatella. I know those are. The other guys, not so much.
Jake Bird.
Yes, Tyro. Wearing number 71. Ryan McMahon, that guy's got a bat.
I got him here. Jeff Criswell. Ryan
Tovar. He had a good season last year. Brenton Doyle, he had a decent year last year. Sam Hilliard, I think he's a fast guy, right? Nolan Jones, he was hurt last year, but he's got a bat. It's going to be interesting.
Eric, you're scaring me.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Nothing there.
And just for giggles.
Yeah, Tovar's good, right, Greg? Yeah.
I'm going to take a quick peek just because I can. And I'm going to see who.
You ain't that, Graham. You're correct. The pitching course, you need voodoo.
April.
Yeah, Chris Bryant's broken, man. He's a broken player. It's sad, but that's just, I'm talking just physically his health, man.
Rockies open up at home against the Athletics, Eric. And then the Brewers. They'll also be playing the Nationals, the Royals, the Reds. They got an easier schedule. They got the Padres.
A little bit easier.
They got an easier schedule than us. Our first, I think it's very tough first month.
Man, should we let's circle back.
Okay.
I just don't understand. Hold on. I think that all that stuff's done.
Circling back. I would say that too, Grand Admiral. I don't think that team's better than the Giants. But it's baseball.
What is I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't know what to think because of all this news with Alex Pavlovich coming out. I mean, does he know everything? No, but I mean, he's plugged into the team more than we are. I'm not understanding. Buster Posey, after they again, that was according to Andrew Baggerly, right? When they had missed on Corbin Burns, there was a statement that he gave Andrew Baggerly saying, we're not going to look at any more arms because he's happy with the youth, right? And we're going to look at adding a bat.
Well, that went down the...
Well, since that statement has been made, the Giants signed 42-year-old Justin Verlander,
who seems to have pushed Birdsong right out of the picture.
Yeah. And no bat has shown up.
Where's the bat, Eric? Where's the bat?
You know what? I hate to say this. I think, remember what I said a long time ago?
When the earth is green? What was that?
Let's see if I have it. In a galaxy far, far away.
Far away.
Do I even have it anymore? Let me see.
Was it really that bad, Graham?
No, I don't have it.
I said 59 wins. Graham says the White Sox were a 41-win team last year, Eric.
Who was?
The White Sox, 41 wins.
That's rough.
Whoa. But you know,
Oh, you know what? Hey, I'll tell you what.
Ironic thing, they beat the Giants.
It's funny. And again, this is not from me. Turd, they missed on Burns. 100% they missed on Burns. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Again, this came straight from Corbin Burns. He had 2 offers from the Jays and the Giants. But real quick, Marty Lurie, he called Verlander a cheerleader. He's going to be a cheerleader. He says if they could get 12 starts out of him, that's great. That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, hey, if he could come out of spring training healthy, all right. Okay, we're on to something. He goes,
oh my God.
He's a guy that you could say, yeah, we went and saw we saw a potential, or no, we'll see a
potential Hall of Famer?
Potential Hall of Famer pitch a game. That's what he said. He did not have really. He wasn't dogging him, but he wasn't, it doesn't sound like he was very. So you guys could go watch the video yourself on Marty's channel.
Well, I'm about to dog Hiroku. Don't talk about Hiroku enough. Bregman would have been good at third base, but we don't need a third baseman, dude.
That's the problem.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it'd be good at third base for somebody else. We got a third baseman first. And I remind you, 6 years we've got a third baseman.
Yeah.
So, no I mean, how many opt-outs in that? Any opt-outs in the 6-year deal, Eric?
Refresh
my memory on the Chapman deal.
No, 6 years guaranteed, no trade clause.
Oh, there. That's it's kind of strange, Eric, when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
6 years, no opt-out, but other guys freaking 1 year and an opt-out. Crazy.
Same thing with Adames, 7 years, no trade clause.
I think Eric's going to come on, have a conniption fit, if that's even a word.
I already know what's going to happen.
We'll sign Rizzo and put you into a tizzy.
What
Eric.
did I say in the very beginning of the offseason? What's up, Toronto? Who was the guy? Who did I say was going to be the first guy to sign? Remember? I was wrong on that. But I don't think we're wrong on signing him because he's coming, I think.
Vladdy?
No.
Who?
Hold on. Brandon Cross, real quick. So when the way is no, Lee is going to always lead off, I think. Lee is going to lead off, Brandon.
I need to read.
Anyways, Ha-Sung Kim. Yes, Greg. Ha-Sung Kim. I think he's coming. Yeah, we talked about the qualifying hours in the past one, but I could also get into maybe how much of a detriment it was. I think Ha-Sung Kim is coming. I know, senior. I know, man. I could see it though. I could totally see it. And it's going to be very disappointing. I just don't think if he wasn't hurt, then I'd be a little bit okay with that, right? If he wasn't hurt, he would probably be a good signing because he was having every year that he was in the major leagues, he was getting better and better. But then the injury derailed him, and now he's going to be probably out till June, maybe July. But I could totally see this. Abel, what's up? Haven't seen you before. How about JD Martinez and Alex Wood? Oh, Abel. We got plenty of 40-year-olds on the roster right now, man. We don't need another 40-year-old. And he's a Boris client. I know. Ha-Sung Kim will be a good pickup. You think? Rocks? Honestly, you really think so? His throwing shoulder got to be out until June, maybe July. Nick Ahmed. I see you, Wolf Mask. Bartolo Colon. Turd, Eric, he was out there to be signed for weeks. How can the Giants, having let Snell go to LA, not realize how desperately? You know why? Because I don't think they wanted to budge on the opt-outs. I'm going to say that. I think it was the opt-outs. Turd, I think the opt-outs was the issue. To be honest with you, probably should have, in hindsight, it's 2020, probably should have just taken a 2-year opt-out. Probably should have just taken a 2-year. I think that was the whole crux of why he didn't go to San Francisco. $3 for $36. How can you refuse that? I could. Let's be honest. Is Fitzgerald the same, better than Ha-Seong Kim currently? Is it more of a lateral move? He's probably better with the glove, right? I see you, Mike. I don't know, man. By the time he's ready to play with the Giants, we don't even know where the damn season will be. Granted, we got to let it play out. I get it. Oh, man, dude. Mike. I don't know, man. Grand Admiral, I strongly disagree, Highlander. That was a week's package. And Buster and Zach are the ones who didn't want to pony up. It's on them. Ooh, which one are you talking about here? Are you talking about who? Whoa. What are you guys talking about trading here? I think I'm missing it here. Oh, you're talking about Kyle Tucker. Gotcha. Turret says, screw the opt-outs. This team needs multiple starters. I agree they need multiple, but sometimes you might have to just do that 2-year. You may have to do that 2-year opt-out, man. And if he likes it here, well, then maybe he'll stay in. Maybe he won't. That's going to be a lot of money to turn down. If he's getting paid $35 million a year, the Giants probably would have paid him the same amount without the deferrals. They probably would have paid him the full amount with no deferrals. Give him the opt-outs, and if he likes it here, hey, have at it, man. If
somebody come in and say hi.
Look at that. There's Wilmer.
Look, there's little Wilmer Flores. There he is. You see Eric?
Buddy.
See Eric?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, shit. I know what that means.
There he goes. Okay, I'll put him in the other room.
But where the heck was I going? Gosh dang it. What was I talking about? What was I talking about?
Last I heard was opt-outs, and you were talking about Burns.
That's what it was, opt-outs with Corbin Burns. Look, if you give him the opt-outs, if he decides to opt out, well, then guess he doesn't want to be a Giant. If he likes it here, then he would have stayed. Again, he would have to turn down $35 million for the next 4 years, right? If that's turning down quite a bit of money.
How many guys on the roster do we have with opt-outs right now, Eric?
Only Jungkook Lee. That's it.
We're not a big opt-out team.
Yeah, I know. But you might have to do that because a lot of teams are doing it. Think about this, Glenn.
Adapt or die.
At 32 years old, do you think that hold on, let's see. Maybe he could. Let's see. But again, you're turning down a lot of money.
Everybody got to be a clown, huh? Wilmer's scratching and clawing for runs. There you go. I knew it was coming.
Okay. So again, he'd have to get it at Corbin Burns at age 32. Do you think he's going to make more than $140 million? Because that's how much the Giants would be paying him. If he opts in for those last 4 years, then you're going to get paid $35 million a year, and that's $140 million. He's not going to get much more than that, right? Would he? Maybe.
So he had the opt-in?
Maybe.
He had an opt-in.
Well, if he chose not to opt out after the second.
Oh, geez. So money wasn't
You
the
understand what I'm
object.
saying? So then what? Then I don't know, man.
He could crap the bed. He still got a home.
I don't know. It just I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Jeez, everybody in the chat seems to have a home for Bregman, but nothing.
Bregman's not.
Nobody's on the same page.
I don't
Boston,
think Bregman's coming.
Yankees, Cubs, Giants.
I don't see it. I said this after this whole Roki Sasaki. I said the Giants ain't getting nobody.
Okay, let me ask you this, and I know it's a dumb question, Eric, but Burns versus Verlander. How do you think the stats head-to-head shape up this year?
Oh, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. Because you got to remember, Arizona is not really a pitcher's ballpark. But
nope. You're in a dome.
But the difference is
indoor.
Corbin Burns is a ground ball pitcher.
I just think that was it's huge, Eric. It's huge. I think that was basically a difference between a good and a bad offseason, Eric. Could have had a great offseason.
I know.
And I thought, you know what, we had a bit of fun with Soto.
Yeah, Burns will pitch too. That's the difference.
We should have got the Burns deal done.
And that's going to be the difference. Greg, he's going to pitch 200 innings. How many innings is Verlander going to pitch?
There you go.
That's a great. Burns will definitely. Yeah.
How many innings does Marty think? If you get 12 games out of him?
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's like between 48 and 50.
120.
innings.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
This is going to just.
Hey, skaters, what's our topic of conversation tomorrow night on the show when I come on with you? You going to get me all wound up? What are we going to do? What kind of direction will we take? And I noticed you got me on after Eric. Tough shoes to fill this week.
Oh, man, you got it, man. Come on.
I don't know. I don't think I can talk for an hour with these guys.
Come on, man. Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, Jesus. I saw their show the other night. I finally got to see, well, Greg's on there every show, right? Christian went hatless.
Yeah, he did. He had the mohawk going on.
He had the mohawk rocking.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Shiny on both sides, all shined up, and whoomp.
Yeah,
I never saw that coming.
He was skin on the sides, man. He's freaking, yeah.
I can't do that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I cut it and it won't grow back. Although, look, juice, I'm looking like one of those, a troll. I got to get a haircut, man. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Still grows in the back, though. Might do that this week. Wilmer Flores hit it out of the park, and Wilmer Cack claimed
it was a
awesome
play. Look at Cole.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, what do you think of that? Art That says Stroman's got to be better than Verlander.
Stroman's pretty bad. All the Yankees, all my Yankee friends in there want to try to pawn off Stroman to the damn Giants. Tahoe guy. I think if I'm not mistaken, Dan was offering that. 4 years. Option fifth. I just don't see the Giants doing it. And I don't know if does Alonso want to come to the West Coast? Yeah, Arthas. I ain't messing around, man. I know what the hell's going on out there, man. I'm not as stupid as I look.
A lot of similarities this offseason, though, Eric. You're getting down to the nitty-gritty, the last few guys on the table. And what happened last year? They didn't sign till the last minute, right on the cusp of the season. Is it going to be the same thing with Bregman, Alonso? Are these guys just going to be sitting out there?
No, I don't know. These are position players, so it's a little bit different than pitchers.
Tomorrow's January 23rd, Eric.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be signed by now.
Okay, Paul, he chimes in. Interesting. My theory is Johnson is salty from the Snell deal last year when Boris and Farhan put together. We are still paying Snell with his opt-out. I think Johnson was flexing on Boris. What do you think? You want to take it first, or you want me to go?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Eric.
I agree with you, and I'll tell you why.
I don't think so, but I also would add, I don't think so. But if that is the line we're gonna take, if that's the stance, Eric,
that's bad, dude. That's
well,
bad.
Get out of the freaking game. Get out of the business. Like,
yes.
It's
yes,
Eric. It sounds ridiculous. Hey, who knows? I don't think so. But if that's the way you're playing the game, get out of the game.
Get out of the game, because you got to deal with people like that. Here's another thing too, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what the hell they were getting into with Snell last year. Come on, man. A 3-year deal with an opt-out after the 2 years. What do you think was going to happen? You damn well knew Snell was going to opt out. He just did that at last minute, got a bunch of money for that 1 year, $32 million with a signing bonus that they defer. They deferred a signing bonus, which is weird. I've never heard of deferring a signing bonus, but they deferred the signing bonus. And they had to damn well know that he was going to opt out after this season.
Yeah,
that's your fault as an owner and as a president of baseball operations to understand that fact. And that's why they should have traded him at the trade deadline. You knew he was going to walk. He was not coming back here. You should have just traded him. It was stupid. And along the lines of what Glenn just said, and if that is the case, that you're salty because of that, well, then bad on you. It looks bad on you, because everyone knows who Scott Boras is all about. Do I like Luis Robert Jr.? The guy he's got talent, but he likes to hit that IL. He likes to hit the IL. I don't know, man.
Jeez, if you had him low and he stayed healthy, Eric, what a steal it would be.
What would it take?
And you throw him in right field.
Oh, son.
Or you put him in left and you put Ramos. I think he's a better defender. I'd say he'd be great in right field, Eric.
You know what? I think I lost my damn. I got to figure this one out. It's not in there no more, I don't think.
Oh, and last night, got to give credit where credit's due, though, Eric. Last night I talked about a lack of memories at the ballpark. Snell did throw the no-hitter.
Oh, where the hell is it? Oh, it's this one? And I can't remember what the hell.
Yeah, but dozen strikeouts.
Damn, hold on 1 second. I got to get the damn password to this.
Don't forget to support the sponsors, guys. Appreciate them. Might put out an early spring call to Tim, Eric. You need some guests. Might get Tim on, if you don't mind. Oh, I won't even.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
He was going to come on at Christmas, and then he literally was coming on a couple of hours later, and he said, "Oh, something's come up," and it was just bad timing.
It's all good. I'm just trying to get this password.
All right.
Oh, I hate this. Just type.
Yeah, but Daniel, he had that was a memory. I talked on the show the other night about how many monumental ninth inning games. You're on your edge of your seat. We're down 5. We score 6. You know, that happens 4 or 5, half a dozen times a year where you're wowed. Last year, a couple of times at home, the no-hitter, albeit on the road, but weren't a lot of memories last year. Jung-Hoo Lee had the catch of the year, though, Eric, where he turned his back to the infield.
Yeah, he had a good one.
He ran straight to the wall, and he can cover. He's got range, man.
Right on.
Got range.
Thanks, Ibrahim.
I still say he wasn't an overpay. We'll see this year when he bats .326.
Let's take a look. We're talking Luis Robert, right?
Mm-hmm. Got some stats for us?
Yeah, I just want to see what, and we'll pick the Giants too. What would it take to get him? And the Giant, look, I'm doing this exercise damn well knowing they ain't trading. What?
Christopher, you think Chapman? So Christopher's in the house here. We're just talking about your hairdo. Chapman doesn't suck. He's your best player after Adames.
True.
You think he's the best? You think so?
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
like
all around defense with the bat. Yeah, he is.
Defense, bat, I like, and
Ramos is probably third.
I like Jung Hoo. Oh, Jung Hoo's
Ramos,
top 3.
No, I'd say Lee fourth, with the potential of going higher.
I think Jung Hoo is your best defensive player on the team, Eric. Chapman would be number 2.
I wouldn't go there. I don't know. I'd go there.
No,
I know.
There's a
No,
small window
Chapman.
here. Small window.
You're talking about the
Carlos. Jung Hoo is fragile. The guy, Eric, you get one injury. Oh, here we go. You get one injury and you're fucked for life, Eric. One injury. Oh, he's fragile. Come on, man. Jesus. Oh my God. The guy got hurt, and it was a baseball play, Eric. It wasn't some random, bad luck. He got hurt in a baseball play, and that's because that's the kind of style he plays. Great defense. And he was trying to track it down.
What's up, Fosse? Here we go. Luis Robert. Again, not much. Won't take much to get him. Who would you trade for Luis Robert? And again, even though it's trade values, it's an estimation. It's not set in stone. You're probably going to have to overpay, so to speak, right?
Harrison and Matos.
You don't even have, no, I don't think, look where Harrison is. 31.5. That is a big overpay. Would you trade Kyle? Okay, let's ask that. Would you guys trade Kyle Harrison for Luis Robert Jr.? Because remember, he's also has a lot of what do you call it?
A lot of risk reward there, man. But the reward
control. He's got some control. Skater says no. Aaron says yes. No, I wouldn't trade a dill pickle pretzels.
I knew Greg would say no.
That's insane.
He's in love with all the players.
No, he's not in love with the players.
He's in love. That's an overpay. You can't trade Harrison.
Harrison's too much. I don't think you need to trade Harrison.
I don't think you need to, but I would. I would to get Eric. To get Luis Robert.
Yeah, but you got to remember Luis Robert.
We need a right fielder.
But he's also has issues staying on the field.
I think at this stage of the game, Eric, you're going to have to take some risk, man.
You got
That's
Carson.
like overpaying. You're going to have to overpay, take risks. You're going to have to be ballsy.
What about Carson Wisenhunt? Would you trade Carson Wisenhunt as part of the package? Yes or no?
Harrison.
That's a bit much.
See, I don't believe all these numbers, Eric. I don't buy into the numbers.
Hey, we're just again, it's an estimation. The estimation. How about Carson Wisenhunt? Okay. So where are we at now? 8.8 to 12.3. Who else would you trade? Okay.
Matos.
Who else?
Matos, because you're not going to need him.
Good point.
There's your
Now
17.
There you go. Would you guys do that?
I do. No, I do Matos and Harrison.
Oh, hey, that's an way overpay. I don't see that happening. I would do Wisenhunt. I would do Wisenhunt and Matos. I would do that.
Or then we just don't go out and get Robert because he gets injured. How about that?
That's the issue.
There we go. Who's that guy? I don't know if maybe he got traded to Seattle. What's Rosarina? Where's he at, Eric?
He's with Seattle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he went over to Seattle.
And what happened to the Luis Castillo trade?
Like
That's another one. What happened to Luis Castillo? He was supposed to be on the trade block. Cubs aren't trading Suzuki.
There was
okay.
That show you like, Eric. Hooked on, what's it called? Hooked on Giants?
Locked on
Giants. Yeah. I don't watch that very often. Today he was talking about the guy they should go out and get. Willie Adames. And nowhere in his show did he mention the fact that, he plays in the same division. And I just find it hard to believe that good GMs will trade a good player within their division, Eric.
Yeah, you normally don't see that. I mean, it's not like it doesn't. I mean, it's happened before in the past, but normally, no.
It can happen from time to time. I just don't see it. I don't see the Padres giving a player up that they think will make the Giants better. I just don't see it.
No, I don't see that. Can you compare Chapman to Max Muncy? You want to do that? All right, we can do that. Why not?
Hey, Logan, if you've got Jung Hoo for 20 home runs, 50 RBIs, and 20 stolen bases, I like all those numbers. What have you got him down for the most important thing that he brings to the table every season, hopefully? What do you got him for the batting average? You already know where I stand, guys. I want to see what Logan, if he says 20 home runs, 50 RBI, and 20 stolen bases, not bad numbers. Not bad. I'd like to see a little more offense, but not bad. What is his on-base percentage, and what would his batting average be? He's got to get on base if he's going to be Jesus, we're doing a complete 180 again. But earlier today, guys, apparently the Giants, they announced that Jung Hoo Lee's not your leadoff batter, which I don't get. What do you think of that, Greg? What do you think of that? Jung Hoo, he's not your leadoff batter. I can't believe it. What do you think, Eric?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I was bringing this up.
I
was bringing this up.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. Max Muncy and Matt Chapman.
Max Muncy and Matt Chapman.
Christopher Navarro wanted to check it out. There you go.
Kind of trade off one group of numbers for the other. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Chapman's got better defense, right?
Chapman's got better defense, which is why his WAR is a bit higher.
Yeah.
The batting numbers? Muncy, just a tad bit better. Tad bit.
Yeah, but you're in on the defense, so you don't want to give up that defense to kind of.
Well, it depends, because it is you gotta determine the position and then how many quote unquote glove first guys you have on your team, right?
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. I didn't think it would be that close, to be honest with you. But again, Matt Chapman is an all-around better player than Max Muncy.
Dallas thinks that Jung Hoo can bat 290. I've got him at 326 this year. Dallas.
That's quite interesting.
And 20 stolen bases. If they let him fly, maybe they. I know it was again. It's too small a sample size. He didn't run the bases early last year before he got injured, Eric. But the San Francisco Giants don't seem. There's a little hesitancy about letting their players get on and run. Maybe he wasn't allowed to run. It's an exciting. There's a guy I think you buy tickets to see, Eric.
Are the Giants going to be running more? What do you think?
They've got to. You can't. Maybe the question is, can they run any less? I don't think. I can't see. They got to run more, Eric.
And
if you had such a difficult time scoring runs last year, and you haven't really changed a whole lot, Eric, got to get those runs in. Get them on, get them over. Let them steal. Especially Fitzgerald, guys who've proven that they can get on and run.
You know, you make a good point, because even Marty was alluding to that about playing, small ball, baseball, not just 3 true out. This isn't called 3 true outcome ball. It's baseball. He talked about moving the runners over, getting hits with runners in scoring position, hitting runs, all that type of stuff, right?
And I like what I saw last year from Ramos as far as putting the ball in play and taking. Look how many he mashed last year, man. He could hit it all over the park. He's the first Giant from that side of the plate to put one into McCovey Cove, Eric. The first and only that I know of.
The first right-handed.
But he'll also hold up on a ball and he'll steer it over between first and second. The guy can hit.
Yeah, he's a good hitter, man.
I'd like to see more place hitters.
Okay, I'm bringing these guys.
We've had some bad. I know you guys love Brandon Belt. My Jesus, they didn't have anybody in the infield between second and third. He still couldn't. He couldn't put it there, and he couldn't lay down a bunt. Oh, talk about giving a guy a base.
Let's see what we got.
Dead pull hitter. Anyway, that was
interesting.
Well, they used his speed a little bit in the KBO. Yeah. Fitzgerald can bunt. Fitzgerald can get on base, and then you got to let him get over. Logan's got Jung Hoo's on base percentage at just under 400, Eric.
Really?
Yeah, 390.
390?
On base percentage.
Is that what he had last year? 390? Might have. I'll have to look. There you go, Grand Admiral.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh, Jesus. Eric Miller, a little thin there, but I like what I saw from him, Eric.
Yeah, I like what he did, man.
Although anybody who showed up last year, I kind of liked, Eric. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from.
Right. Dude, his on base was 310 last year. He ain't gonna hit. No, come on. He ain't gonna. I don't think he's not gonna get close to 390 for a while. You bet, Grand Admiral. It's a little interesting. Evan Phillips was. Ryan Walker, fantastic. You know what I liked about Ryan Walker too? He doesn't walk people. You don't want a guy in the bullpen who walks a lot of guys, right, Glenn? That's the worst thing you can have. Strikeout percentage. Look at that, 32% strikeout. Ryan Walker, man. Tanner Scott.
Bullpen pitcher. You can't give up walks as a bullpen pitcher, Eric. That's evil.
No.
Evil. And you saw how much it hurt? And it's hurt his whole career. A Cy Young winner. Look how the walk hurts Snell.
Snell, yeah. It links in the game for him. Tanner Scott had a good season again. His strike or his walk percentage is way up there. Not as high as Eric Miller. Now you got to remember, Eric Miller, this is his first year, but look at his strikeout percentage. Yeah, he got a lot of guys on base, but he also struck him out as well. So, hey.
Yeah.
Look how many games Eric Miller was in. First time in the big leagues, 73. 73 appearances. It's pretty good, man.
Innings, eh? Getting 67, close to 70 innings. That's good.
Oh, I'm not doing a trade scenario for Vlad.
We've been down that road, Eric. And it ain't happening anyway.
Already done that.
Let it go, guys. Let it go.
Doval was horrible last year. Pete Alonso and Wade. Oh, dude, it's not even close. It's not even close, dude. I've done that one. It's not even close.
God. What is this? Wade sucks, man.
Wade. I mean, I wouldn't say he sucks. You know why he sucks? We'll say it this. He can't stay on the field. That's the issue. That's the only issue he has.
His numbers weren't dandy at all last year. And everybody kept saying, well, when he comes back from injury, he's going to be great, Eric. He's not. I think, again, could be wrong. I just think the Giant fans pumped that up. They're pumping the tires on this thing, Eric.
Okay.
What the hell is that? You got a cuckoo clock?
I absolutely do.
Oh, there you go. Stroke of midnight here. I got to get going in a minute.
Who was I going to? Oh.
You know the one guy that scares me the most on the team, Eric, in the pitching staff? Tyler Rogers, man.
He actually had a decent year last year, actually.
It's a lot of innings. I just don't. When the game's on the line, I don't want to see him with the ball, Eric.
I get it. Let's see something. I'm going to see something.
I don't know if, Christian's in here, isn't he? But there he is. I asked Greg, what's the topic of discussion on the show tomorrow night when I join you guys? I want to kind of get the feel, the over under, how many how many topics or minutes into the show before I lose my freaking mind tomorrow night. You know, you guys are going to get me wound up.
This is interesting.
Let me know.
Wow.
Heads up.
This is very interesting. You guys you're going to have to. This is interesting.
Pop it up. There it is.
Okay.
Ooh, Jesus.
Games. There's a difference of over 100 games here, right? Home runs on the guy over here, 51. He's got a little bit more home runs. RBIs, he's got a little bit more over here on the left. Stolen bases is nothing. Batting average, of course, is
over how many seasons?
4. Okay. On base percentage, okay. 368, 352. Still better over here, but 352 isn't bad. Slugging is only off by 1.
So on the left-hand side, is that Lamont Wade?
It might be.
Oh,
Who's on the left?
On the left?
Who is it?
Only 300. I was going to say Flores, but only 326.
Look at the OPS plus, very similar. OPS, very similar. Slugging, very similar. On base, more advantage guy on the left, but the guy on the right isn't that bad. The guy on the right is Wade.
All right. I'm lost after that. I got Wade, so we'll go with that. Who we comparing? Ooh, I should have known, Eric, when I saw those green bars. Should have known. Duh.
But those green bars isn't off by that much, to be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. Lamont Wade he's not a tire fire. The problem is staying on the field. If he stayed on the field, you'd be a lot better. Just what I'm saying. I didn't think it would be that close, to be honest with you.
Perhaps, but at the end of the day, other than that home run total, Arias is kicking his ass, Eric. Just take the injuries aside. Arias is a better hitter.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand that. I'm just saying, if you're looking at on base, slugging, OPS, and OPS plus, very similar.
So earlier we talked about it, and I didn't think we'd do it in our own division. What do you think of an Arias trade, Eric?
Hey, I mean, the guy's a damn professional hitter. Remember, I talk about that all the time. Where do you play him, though? DH? Just DH him? Yeah, it's C. Graham. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's not just the fielding issue. Where do you actually play him if he was the field?
I think if we can land Arias, then you get rid of Wade Jr., man.
Okay, fair. And then afterwards.
But again, it's so difficult in your own division to work out a deal.
Yeah, it is. It is tough. But I'm just saying.
Especially a team like the Giants, Eric, who, as we know, it is out there. It is public opinion, public knowledge. The Giants don't like to trade their young players, make deals to begin with. Then make a deal in their own division. That may be impossible.
True.
So just saying. That's not something you see in baseball very often.
When I brought this up, I had no idea that it was going to be fairly close there at the bottom.
It is. I mean, it is. And look at plate appearance is a big difference there, Eric.
Big difference. Yeah, we're talking about it over almost 1,000 more for Luis Arias than it was for Lamont Wade.
And Lamont's got double the home runs, but he had a couple of maybe one really good year smacking the ball out there.
2021, he had a fantastic, and then the rest of the years he was battling injuries. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Interesting though. Why?
So listen, if you're going to sit here and talk about not making a deal because Luis Roberts too fragile, then are you going to put all your eggs in the basket of Lamont Wade Jr.?
Yeah.
What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander, Eric.
Yeah.
If you say, well, we can't, say again, this is Giants baseball. We can't trade for Luis Robert because, he's injury prone, Eric. Got to keep him on the field. What are we going to do? But then, we got to keep Lamont Wade Jr. Oh, my God. I would have moved off him and Yaz long ago.
Again, the only way you would move off of, at this particular, to move off Wade, you would have to have another damn first baseman, right? Who would be that first baseman? That's the problem, because you got to bridge it to Eldridge, because Eldridge is going to be the guy, right? And just so you guys know, for those of you who weren't in here earlier, Eldridge is now ranked the 12th best in the top 100 prospects. But
next year. Wait till next year. You're always you're a next year kind of guy, Eric, and I appreciate that. Next year, you got an Eldridge at first and an Arise.
Yeah.
In the DH position.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Or vice versa. If you want to swap one out for a day off, you can just flip those guys. That's not bad, Eric.
Yeah,
you would be two good hitters who give you two different styles of hitting. Eldridge, I think, is going to have a lot of pop.
Well, the problem is you really can't platoon them because, they're both left-handed batters. So
no, I'm saying that you want to spell one day off first. Gotcha. Flip them in the positioning. No. I think that would work. Oh my God, I was making fun of that earlier. Turd, you were here. I was trying to get Eric's goat. I said, yeah, let's get Rizzo for a year. That's what.
Yeah, Rizzo would be fantastic. A mentor.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. I'm stealing your line. I got to get back to my line, Eric, which is, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about?
Oh, well. Yeah, it's Baseball America. It's even better than MLB Pipeline.
Graham, I understand your take, Graham. Graham says, Glenn, you really want a rise other than DH? His fielding is bad. Eric, you can't. All right, just go out and look at the stats, Eric. Let's just put a team together and get the best 9 defensive players, put them on the field, including pitchers. Get your best 9 Gold Glovers. Is that going to win? You got to balance, man.
Yeah, I know.
You can't say, look, Arias is a pure hitter. What did he win the batting title? So he batted something like 350, 360. Yeah. The guy can hit.
Something like that.
So to say, but he can't play defense very well. What was the big argument with Juan Soto, Eric?
Hold on one second.
Guys in our chat. Well, but he can't play defense, Eric. Yeah, well, that's okay with me. Jesus.
It depends on who the guy is, right? I mean, Juan Soto is Juan Soto.
Arias is Arias. The guy can hit.
The guy can hit, but he's not near. Come on, he's now nowhere near a.
Oh, come on, Eric. Okay. So let's just go out and get Verlander. That's good. There we go.
No, better than that.
I don't know if you can do this. We've never done this before. Mike O says, Eric, can you compare Verlander and Sagano?
Can't, because he hasn't played. Sagano hasn't. You could do it middle of the season if you want.
Oh, I'm going to be watching, Eric. I'll keep you abreast of the Sagano situation. I'll be watching him.
Where are we at here? Hold on.
Turd saying, I'm saying to Wade what John Rambo said to Robert A. Cathcart. Get out of the truck. Go home. Keep your eye on the road. That's how accidents happen.
Yeah.
That movie gets me freaking fired up, man.
How about that? Holy shit.
What's in the back, Robert A?
Machine gun?
Yeah. Okay, get out of the truck.
Yeah. Holy shit. You want to talk about someone that can hit? That's someone that can hit, huh?
321 batting average?
Look at the guy on the left, a 420 on base, a 520 slug, a 943 OPS, a 164 OPS plus.
So on the left side, is that Bregman? Oh, it's Juan Soto. I don't like playing this game, man. It's just throwing darts at the board.
I'm just saying, I would take Juan Soto over Luis Arias in a heartbeat.
So, Mike, talk to me, Mike, as Eric would say. Talk to me, Johnny. Mike says, Glenn, let's do a middle of the season review. Verlander, Sagano. Mike, which side of the fence are you on, big boy? Are you thinking that Sagano was the guy to go get now in retrospect? Or are you thinking, yeah, we'll compare the numbers. You're going to see where Verlander is. I don't know where's Mikey O leaning, Eric? And don't compare Wilmer and Tom Murphy. Come on, man.
We do Verlander and Snell.
Yeah. I think Snell's a bit. Yeah, come on.
Let's see. Should we take a gander? To see, are we going to be surprised? Do you think? Maybe. Maybe not. We're just doing the last 4 years, right?
Still take Snell.
Actually, I got to go because he didn't. Nope. I'm going to have to go. Shit. How do we want to do this? Hold on. Let me figure this one out. How do I?
Graham Soto, Gold Glove finalist, baby. Gold Glove finalist. Everybody says, "Oh, his defense sucks." He's a Gold Glove finalist, man.
We're gonna go the entire season of Blake Snell, and then up to what Verlander the same. So from 2016 to last year.
And I agree with GI. Sagano would have at least been interesting. Would have been fun. And Verlander's old news. It doesn't get me fired up. Sagano, I would have been racing out to every game. I would have been watching on TV. What's he going to do, Eric? Is he going to prove the pundits wrong? I'd be excited. But Verlander, how do you get excited about Verlander, Eric?
Yeah, because of the age. That's the issue.
Yeah. It's like been there, done that.
What do you think of this one? This is from 2016 to now. Almost the same amount of games.
And they're both major league pitchers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Holy crap. Well, look at 105 and 50 and a 295 ERA, Eric, and 1,300 innings. So I was going to say Webb doesn't have that good an average win total.
Quite interesting.
Burns and Snell. Verlander. Oh, of course. Oh, duh.
Now.
That's over 4?
No, that's since 2016.
Oh, Jesus.
I couldn't do 4 because Verlander didn't pitch in 2021.
Would have made it lopsided, yeah.
Yeah, here we could do this.
Actually, may not have made it lopsided. Eric may have actually brought them down more of a.
Let's go to 2022.
That's a lot of wins for Verlander, isn't it? But look at the team. You also got to factor in, Eric, a lot of factors, dude. You just don't look at the numbers. Get where he played, the team around him, the runs they scored. He was in a much better. Verlander had a great situation, man. He's not going to be in such a great situation at Oracle Park.
Now, we narrow it down for the last 3 years. A little bit different. Verlander's still decent, but yeah, Blake Snell's better.
There you go, Posey.
This is from 2022 to 2024.
And then there you go, Verlander. Championship season, an All-Star, a Cy Young Award. So they both got their award.
Mm-hmm. Still not bad.
550 strikeouts. We still
and GI.
We still should have got Burns. Case closed.
Yeah.
Frustration.
Yeah.
What did Marty think about that? Did he touch on that at all?
Which one?
Was it all about? Did he think? What did he think? about the opt-outs and the whole prospectus on getting Burns. Does he think they missed the boat?
We didn't even get into the Burns talk.
No, that would have been interesting to see a veteran guy like him. What he would have thought about that.
Yeah, if we had some more time, yeah, we probably could.
Speaking of veteran guy, I mentioned you get to hear him on the weekends on KMBR. Eric, he's still doing the show. I used to tune in, and he gets amazing. Well, I mean, Eric Romo aside, he gets amazing guests, doesn't he?
He does.
He gets guys. Here's a picture from 1976 that I met. And he's got guests galore, dude. He's in the game. I like it. Yeah.
Oh man,
we haven't talked since the barbecue in '81. He'll say, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And those guys, it's just a trip down memory lane. I don't know what his show was called on the weekends, but it was very damn good.
Yep. All right, I'm about all talked out for now.
Mike says, now what? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. It's pretty thin. Pretty thin at pitching for me. Again, don't want to always be the guy who goes, oh, yeah, but what about it? Eric, you're a month into the season next year, and when you and I come on this show and you play your little air raid and say, oh, my God, we've lost Webb for 3 months. What are you going to say then?
Yeah.
That's why I say it's thin. You take one piece, Eric, even Ray, take one piece out of that pitching staff and you go, oh, Jesus. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Missed opportunities, guys. Missed opportunities.
We're in the middle of a long, cold winter. Giants aren't doing anything. Show the guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why not? Let's go take a look at this before you get out of here. I forgot all about that.
What are you talking about, Mike? We have a 6-man rotation. I heard they took Birds. Eric, you had the rotation up on the board. We've got a 5-man rotation, don't we?
Yeah, 5-man. Unless they decide to go to 6, it's 5.
Mike, it's a 5-man rotation, Mike. Mike always misses the first hour and a half of the show and then comes in and he's missing everything we just talked about. It's a 5-man rotation. Birdsong is out. There you go. There, you got the whole show. It's like the condensed version. There's what you missed. 5-man rotation. Birdsong is out. Verlander's in. Mike, read my lips. He says, what about him? Birdsong, odd man out. All right, take it away, Eric.
Here we go. Check this out.
Oh, I get hit in the balls. Try to do that. Can you do that, Eric?
No.
Hello. Who's that? She's got the ball gun. Boom.
That's pretty damn good.
Oh, Eric. Dan can do that. Is that who that is? Is that Dan? Or is this just a random video?
No, it's someone we know.
Someone we know.
Oh!
Is that senior softball games?
No.
Who is it? Charnel!
Hold on. Let me get this.
Is that Charnel? Who was it?
I'll show you.
It's someone we know.
Yeah, it is. It is this guy.
Eric, before we go, please, just make my night. Bring up the starting pitching staff again so Mike O can relive the first hour of the show.
The starting staff?
Bring up the thumbnail.
I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good as I ever was. Man, you like it.
5 times.
Wow.
And they got to be full.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Hell no. Get this shit.
First time I heard it, I laughed, and that was without the sound. There you go, Mike. This year's rotation is announced today. Webb, Ray, Verlander, Hicks, Harrison, and there is your starting lineup. Wade will be in, Flores DH, or Flores is in, and Wade will DH. And there you go. This is it. This is it, Mike. This is why you've got to get in early. But, Mike, they are not going with bullpen games, Mike. They're not playing that game. That's your starting staff. They've taken one guy out of the bullpen, and he is going to pitch. That's it. See, don't make it. This is what the team announced. Don't shoot messenger or, call bullshit. This is what they said, Eric, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. I think people are starting to get scared, Eric.
You think?
I think there's a little apprehension among the chat tonight. Yeah, reality. Mm-hmm. The truth is becoming a reality they don't want to face, Eric. Mm-hmm. Come on, if somebody comes into the chat again, I'm going to lose it if they say, well, 90, Eric, 90 wins, buddy, 90 wins. And on that note, I'll be back tomorrow night, Eric. What?
I forgot about that. Oh, this one's great. Hold on.
I thought we were going home.
Oh,
one more for the road.
How do I do this? Hold on. Here we go.
Eric.
There we go.
Oh, okay, that was worth it. That's worth it. Jeez, what a swing.
There you go. I love him. He was singing. Did you hear him sing?
Happy Halloween.
Boosh!
It's the uppercut. Look at how the ball takes off the bat, Eric.
I love it.
Watch how he has a nice swing, but watch it just loft. Boom! I love it.
One more.
Is that the little fella all grown up now? Or what?
Yep.
Yeah?
That's him.
Look at that swing.
I love it. That's awesome, dude.
Hunter must love that kid.
That's so awesome, dude.
He must love that kid. That must be talk in the locker room. You see that kid?
Oh, gotta be, right?
Oh, Hunter Pence would eat that right up. You remember back in the day, Eric, you know what I miss? Do you remember the fun and talk about making memories? You remember what Pence brought to our lineup?
Yeah, when he was on his game, man.
And the fans in right field, he'd go out on the road trip and people would have their signs to be like, Hunter Pence eats
pizza with a fork.
Pizza for breakfast with a fork. Yeah, there you go. That was so much fun. And now it's just in right field, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah.
Yastrzemski. You heard it here.
All right, man, let's get the hell out of here.
And as they would say,
yeah. Get the hell out of here.
But the good news is we're back to do it all over again, guys, tomorrow night. And I am pulling a double header tomorrow night, Eric.
Are you?
You can catch me over on Skaters on Baseball. That's going to be a whole
yes. What time are you going to go on? 6 o'clock, I think, right?
He'll let me know tomorrow.
I think it's 6 o'clock. Pretty sure it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Logan, I'm not on Oldies 96 tonight. Not on Oldies 96. I'm back Sunday night at midnight, and I might have to fill in tomorrow night. We're not sure yet. There's something in the works because they didn't need me tonight. I don't know what's going on. So when they say, "Oh, we don't need you," that means they got something big planned. So
gotcha.
Anyway, no radio tonight for me, so I'm gonna go watch TV.
Nice.
And then I'm on Skaters. I asked him like several times. They must be planning something, Eric. I said, give me a little heads up. What do we got in the hopper for tomorrow night? Neither one has let the cat out of the bag just yet. One little Wilmer Flores is enough.
Hold on, let's see. Do they have a? Let me see.
Greg, are you still there? What's the topic tomorrow night? What are we going to talk about? What did they talk about with you? It's been a week, Eric. What did you talk about?
Just talked about how I became a Giants fan and
nice.
How we just shooting the breeze. Yeah, just shooting the breeze. Yeah, and we got into some other regular Giants talk. So
right on. Yeah, two good guys. I'm going to have a whole lot of fun.
Randall Gritchick, whoopity doo, yeehaw! All right, time to go.
I really don't care, Eric. And then do we have room? Who's going to move on the roster? I don't get it.
Whatever. I don't care.
You move anybody off our roster to make room for Gritchick. I don't. I don't think Gritchak ain't putting another 8 wins on the board. All right, I'll see you tomorrow night, guys.
See you guys tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.